Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. All right, so the other day, Biden expressed his, commitment to the Violence Against Women's Act. So before I go into this, before anybody tries to level some claims that I am somehow in favor of violence against women or sexism in any way, no, I am against violence. I am against violence. Okay? And as far as sexism is concerned, I have always, at the very personal level, been an advocate for women's rights, equal pay, equal treatment, and against violence against women. All right. So here's my take on this. All right. This is absolute political theater. We have laws against violence. And what the Violence Against Women's Act, my biggest problem with this is violence against women is objectionable, but what, violence against men is okay? What if the violence being committed against a woman is committed by another woman? What if the violence against a man is committed by a woman? This is absolute theater. This is absolute bullshit. As far as his commitment to women's rights, women's causes, and so forth, if he is so concerned with the rights of women, then why have we not heard of the public option since the election? Why are we not bringing Medicare for all up to a vote? Why has he not enacted Medicare for all by executive order? Why has he not pushed for the increase in the minimum wage? Increase wages, access to medical care, access to education. Oh yeah, where's that free college thing that he was talking about? He was talking about it on the campaign trail. I haven't heard about it since he got into office. Where is it? Forgiving student loans. Where is that? None of this is going through. And yet these are all things that very much affect women's rights. But we get some pure political piece of paper that means nothing. It means nothing. But, a lot of show, sound and fury signifying nothing. This is absolute bullshit if he's actually in favor of women's rights. What about the women's rights in Saudi Arabia? I mean, the media here made a big deal that women in Saudi Arabia can drive now as of, 2 or 3 years ago? Of course, they don't report the limitations on that. If a woman is allowed to drive in Saudi Arabia, it has to be with a document that proves that the male head of household has approved her doing so. Did you know that? If she is caught without that document, she gets put into a Saudi jail. He's worried about, like Navalny? What about Khashoggi? What about Edward Snowden? What about Julian Assange? If these are things about human rights, you know, somebody that reveals corruption, what about all these people? Because these things also affect women's rights. You know, I mean, Chelsea Manning, how about that? I'm not seeing this. And if you are able to somehow contort your thinking to endorse this, to think that, you know, his little theater is okay, then that's a problem for you. You need to look in the mirror and realize that you are just, you are bending over backwards and twisting yourself into pretzels to try and make this make sense in some way, and you know it doesn't. All right? If he is in favor of women's rights, then he needs to get on these other things. All right? And show a commitment to actual women's rights. Not some bullshit, Violence Against Women's Act. All violence should be condemned. And that includes the violence committed by Saudi Arabia. Committed by, what about the women's rights in Palestine, huh? What about women's rights? I mean, we can just keep on going on. What about women's rights in Venezuela? Women's rights in Iran? All these countries where women are starving to death or dying from lack of medical care because of U.S. sanctions. How about Yemen? How about the women's rights in Yemen, huh? All right, so Biden just needs to shut up, and until he actually does something that has an impact in a positive way, no more. No more. Do not accept this. Call it out. All right. Talk about these subjects. Share this video. Talk about these subjects. If you can, please donate $1 a month to help expand the channel. I'll catch you in the next one.